Miyamoto Musashi is one of the most legendary figures in Japanese history, renowned as both a master swordsman and philosopher. Born in 1584 in Mimasaka Province, he spent his early years training in martial arts and swordsmanship. Despite being born to a lower-class family and lacking formal education, Musashi's natural talent and dedication quickly made him a formidable opponent. Musashi began his career as a warrior at the age of 13, when he left home to fight in the Battle of Sekigahara. Though his side was defeated, Musashi survived and went on to travel throughout Japan, challenging and defeating many notable swordsmen. He is said to have fought over 60 duels, losing only once, due to the use of a wooden sword. In addition to his remarkable skill with a sword, Musashi was also known for his philosophy of no mind, or mushin. This concept emphasizes emptying the mind of preconceptions and distractions in order to achieve a state of pure focus and awareness. Musashi believed that this state was essential in both combat and everyday life, and he wrote extensively on the subject in his book, The Book of Five Rings. Perhaps Musashi's most famous duel was against Sasaki Kojiro, a skilled swordsman who had been challenging Musashi for years. The two finally met on April 13, 1612, on the shores of Ganryu Island. Musashi arrived late, having purposely delayed his arrival in order to upset Kojiro's concentration. He also came armed with a wooden sword instead of his usual steel blade, which he had fashioned himself by carving an oar during his journey to the island. Despite these disadvantages, Musashi emerged victorious, killing Kojiro with a single blow from his wooden sword. This duel cemented Musashi's reputation as the greatest swordsman in Japan, and he spent the rest of his life teaching and writing about his philosophy and techniques. Musashi's most famous work, The Book of Five Rings, is a treatise on strategy and tactics that draws heavily from his experiences as a warrior. The book is divided into 5 sections, each one focusing on a different aspect of combat: the ground, water, fire, wind, and the void. Musashi believed that these elements represented different ways of understanding and interacting with the world, and that mastering all 5 was essential to becoming a successful warrior. The Book of Five Rings also contains Musashi's philosophy of no mind, which he believed was the key to achieving a state of complete focus and awareness. According to Musashi, the mind must be emptied of all distractions and preconceptions in order to become fully present in the moment. This state of mushin allows the warrior to respond instinctively and effectively to any situation. In addition to his martial arts and philosophical writings, Musashi was also an accomplished artist and calligrapher. He created many works of art during his lifetime, including ink paintings, calligraphy, and woodblock prints. These pieces reflect Musashi's interest in Zen Buddhism and his belief in the importance of simplicity and natural beauty. Musashi died in 1645 at the age of 61, having spent much of his later years teaching and writing. His legacy as a warrior, philosopher, and artist has endured for centuries, and his ideas continue to influence martial artists and thinkers around the world.